What's up, my fellow Pisceans? Welcome, guys. Thank you for joining me for a moment in Becky's House of Cards. Today we are going down the rabbit hole with what would this person want to tell you? With that being said, guys, please like this video, share this video, subscribe to the channel down below, set that notification bell so you always know when the next video does go live. Guys, knowing that is a free way to support the channel as well as to connect me with your energy to get you out more resonating readings. If you guys are interested in going further or getting a personal reading, that's all linked down below in the description box. And I want to say thank you to anyone and everyone who has liked, shared, commented, subscribed, who has donated, is thinking about donating, who has gotten a personal reading, or who is thinking about getting a personal reading. It's truly an honor, a blessing, a privilege being here giving you guys these messages. So, as always, I want to send a shout out to my OGs, my newgies, and anybody that allows me your most precious asset, your time. My prayer, as always, is that anybody who watches any of my videos that fall upon your heart in a way that remind you to use your intuition, to use your discernment, to take back your power, and make the decisions that best serve you in this now, here, now moment. So without further ado, let's get into what does this person that you're thinking about want to tell you. And it doesn't have to be a lover or a love interest. This could be a family member. This could be a friend. This could be anybody. So, source, for this message for Pisces, what does this person on the collective's mind want to tell them? What do they wish they could tell Pisces at this time? What does this person wish that they could tell Pisces at this time? What does this person wish that they could tell Pisces at this time, Source? Thank you. Source, what does this person wish that they could tell Pisces, the person on their mind? What does this person wish that they could tell them at this time? Okay. What does this person wish that they could tell Pisces at this time? They wish they could tell you the truth. That's the first thing that's coming through here. But let's see what the spread says. What does this person wish that they could tell Pisces? Thank you. What else does this person wish that they could tell Pisces at this time, Source? Okay. Wow, your energy coming out. What else does this person wish that they could tell Pisces at this time, Source? What else does this person wish they could tell Pisces? Okay. They want one more. What else does this person wish that they could tell Pisces, Source? Wow. Bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Cups. Alright, I'm just going to leave it there. I'm going to leave it there with the Queen of Cups. Let's see what we got. Wow, y'all. We've got the House of God. The Moon in the reverse. The World. And then down here we have the King of Wands. Right off the bat, I'm getting this as somebody who does care about you, but they would rather care about you from a distance is what they would want to tell you. Like, having you around just kind of brings up too much internal stuff for them. It's like you're always constantly evolving, and, you know, with us being in Pisces season right now as well, Pisces, that it's like you're so powerful to them that you're actually bringing up a lot of repressed memories for them, a lot of repressed emotions. And they don't want to tell you that, but they do want to tell you that. Like, physically they don't want to tell you, but subconsciously they want to tell you that you break their heart. Not in a bad way. It's like you being you makes them have to look at their own faults. And they know that they have a choice to choose the healing, but some are very, very, very resistant to it because some of these hurts are too painful for them to understand, to embrace, to embody, to feel. Because if they felt it again, they feel like they would just die. And they know that you love them. Like, that's the thing. Like, they know that you care about them, but they just can't help themselves from lashing out sometimes. They can't help themselves from treating you badly sometimes, even though they try. Like, it's just like they just can't help it, because I like keep hearing that this hurt person keeps wanting to hurt people because they don't like it when people are happy, and you're happy constantly, and they feel stuck. They feel so stuck in their situation, and they know that one day you're going to walk away, And there's nothing that they can do about it. And in that day, they're not going to have somebody that's so near and dear to them that they can lash out to. And that's what scares them the most here. So it's almost like they love you by lashing out at you. And I know you guys are probably like, really, Becky? Like that? How does that make any sense? And it doesn't, right? It doesn't. But it has nothing to do with you. It doesn't. It just, you're so mythical and mystical and secretive, and you're growing so fast, and you're so full of love. Like, no matter what happens to you, you're still caring and kind and compassionate, and it drives this person wild. Like, they're just like, why can't Pisces feel the same way that I do? So it makes me feel like maybe you guys have been through a lot of the same torture, torments, or upsets, pain, suffering as each other. And if you haven't, it's like you guys kind of have mirrored lives. You see, like, you could be friends, but you guys kind of have mirrored lives where you guys have experienced a lot of the similar things. Like, I can't say the same because it's never the same, but a lot of similar situations, and they're all tore up. Their life has them all tore up, and they see you succeeding, and they're just like, how? Like, how do you do it? And it's like, rather than ask, they're just taking it out on you. What an interesting place to be at. Like, they're so sad, and they want to be supportive of you. They want to encourage you. They want to put on a brave face for you, but they're like, the wall that they've got built up is beginning to crumble down. And as it crumbles down, their fear is taking over more and more. And as their fear takes over more and more, they're just not in a place where they can, like, they either have to go deal with this by themselves, or they're going to continue to take it out on them. And what they're not realizing is that the more they take it out on you, the more that source is going to start breaking down that wall. It's like the subconscious is crumbling. And especially right now, today is February 22nd, 2022. So this is a very powerful portal today, right? This is a portal of unleashing the veil. It's like you're being able to see behind the veil of things. And it's like, without knowingly, you have opened this person up to seeing things in a different way, making their whole world crumble. And because of that, now that we're in these portals, and there's so many of these portals coming up, one after the other, planetary alignments coming up one after the other that are breaking down that conditioning that we've been through. And you're outside the norm, Pisces. Like, you're not in this person's box or idea of how you should be. You don't fit into the norm. You don't fit into what they believe that you should be. And it's almost like now they can't help but admire you because of that. But at the same time, it's just like this, it's like they love to hate to love. You know what I mean? Like, it's that energy. It's like this person is in this portal of like, wow, Pisces, you're doing such a good job. And that really pisses me off. You know what I mean? Like, they're excited, but they're angry about it. And this person wants to tell you all of this, but their pride is getting in the way. Like, that's just it. I'm going to tell you guys, some people are going to overcome. So for some of you guys, you may hear this person come out, and just be open to talking to them. Like, no matter how they've treated you, like, be open to just, like, a conversation's a conversation regardless. And it's up to you whether or not you let this person in. You're already showing how kind and caring you are. All the while, you're still keeping that emotion to yourself. It's like, I can be compassionate from a distance, but I'm walking in my truth. Like, I see you as you are, but I'm walking in my truth. Because you're being guided, and you're following that guide, and you're not letting anything stand in your way. And this person understands that. And I think for a long time, this person stood in your way, and they knew that. And they're also telling me that they're mad that they're no longer, they feel, okay, this is just how they feel. They feel like you don't care enough about them anymore to let their problems affect you. And that is like that emotional ego coming through, seeing how when they were always down and out, how you would come to their rescue and try to be their savior. And they didn't want you to save them. They just liked that you always took the time to come to them and give them that love. And now you're not. And it's like now they feel unloved, but they know that you have to stand on your own, and they know that you have to stand up for yourself, and they know that you have to take care of yourself. But they're mad at you. I mean, they're really mad at you, but they know, like, it's like interesting. This energy is like so flip-floppy, wishy-washy. Like, I feel like you've caught this person in a lot of lies. You've caught this person, like, one minute they're saying one thing, and if you disagree with that, then all of a sudden they're agreeing with you. Like, this person has no direction. What's that song? Ain't no stopping us now. We're on the move. We're on the groove, right? Like, I feel like that's you. And it's like, there's this line in that song that says, ask them where they're going and they don't know, right? And it's like, ask me where I'll end up. I don't know, but you know where you're going, but you don't know where you're going to end up. And this person has no idea what they're doing, right? They don't have any clue what they're doing with their life, but they have this end goal in mind, and they know that that's not ever going to happen the way that they see it in their head, but they think that you have an end goal in your mind when you're like, homie, I'm just doing the best I can with what I freaking got right now in this moment. And that's the thing. It's like, that's what's irritating to them, because it's like, it doesn't matter. No matter when things don't work out as you plan them to, you still keep going, and this person gives up after time after time after time. Like, it's like after a while this person just can't carry on, and they end up going back to the only thing that they've known how to do that seemingly is successful, but they're miserable at it. And they don't see your misery, they don't see your suffering, and the only reason being is because it's like you've tried to let this person in. I think that's a thing. Like, they know that you've tried to let them in, but they don't care. Like, their emotional ego does not allow them to care enough about what's going on with you guys to actually listen to you, to hear you out when you're struggling, to hear you out when you're suffering. And so rather, now they've had to grown accustomed to the fact that you don't tell them anything anymore. And they see you go through ups and downs, but they also see you blossom, and they want to say how proud they are of you. But at the same time, their emotional ego keeps coming through saying how much they're so mad that you're able to do that. And I'm not, like, again, this is not to make you guys upset. It's just to show you where this person's at. Like, their higher self is very proud of you, but their physical self is in this energy of just like, they can't handle how far you've come. Yeah. Wow. So this could be a family member with this ancestors generations here, and this is tsunami wake up call. It's like you're their wake up call, Pisces. Like, you're the reason they're waking up. It's because of that. Like, you're the one that's healing generational curses, and you're no longer taking that same bullshit that you took all this time. And that's the thing. It's like what did I say earlier? It's like, as much as they don't want to look into the subconscious, like, there's this force. It's like source isn't letting them get out. Like, there is no get out of jail free card. Like, that's it. It's you either punch through your walls or you let those walls crumble in on you. There's no getting out of jail free here. And it's like this person is watching as the walls that they built are crumbling up, and that in itself is so scary, because it's like that's the foundation that they've built their whole life on. And here you come in being your badass self, right? Wow. As you're your badass self, I mean, and it's not like you did it on purpose. You're not like, oh, you know what, person? You have to deal with your bullshit. Like, I think for a while you guys were trying to lead them out, like grab their hand, and when you stopped, that's the funny thing. You cared so much about this person's healing that finally, eventually, it's like you can only do it for so long before you just are like, okay, you know what? I'm going to let you sink down to the bottom, because I can't. I'm drowning trying to keep you here. And this person knows that, and you let go, and they're sad that you let go, but their higher self is coming in saying, thank you for letting me go, because now I can do the work. And it's like all that stuff that you told this person, it's finally hitting home. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Source. I love this. I love that these two cards came out on the bottom. We have Release and Beauty, right? We have Jaguar, Release, and Swan, Beauty. Number 9 and number 20. Like, that's just it. It's like you finally put your head down and you let them go. And when you let them go, like, you stepped up into such a beautiful energy. This is you shining as much as you never knew that you could. Like, I feel like you guys definitely have that ugly duckling syndrome, and you don't see your own beauty, but you're feeling it now. There's something about it that you're feeling it. And there's like an inner joy that's coming through because you're like, you know what? No matter how much this person's down and out, like, I'm not in charge of their happiness. And while this person knows that you're not in charge of their happiness, they did put that on your shoulders for a long time. For a long time, this person put their happiness on your shoulders. And it was like, you know, it's like that rejection. You can only get rejected so many times before you walk away. And I feel like that's the thing. You were getting emotionally and spiritually, mentally and physically rejected, whatever the situation is, by this person. You kept getting rejected by this person. And finally, it was just like, you know what? Why am I putting myself through this chaos with you when I know you're just going to reject me? Nothing changed. Number 8, love who you are. You are divine, delightful, and deserving of the wonderful things life has to offer. And that's what you did. Especially with this beauty card. Like, it's funny how these are all lined up. It's wake up call, beauty, and love who you are. It's like that was your wake up call, was letting them go. Releasing them so you could step up into your own beautiful energy. And it's like in doing so, you guys have opened up your own portal. The shaman card came out. Ancient healing wisdom. What did I say? Like, you guys are... Source, just thank you. Like, let me just take a minute to revel in the beauty of Source. Because this is that clarification. What I said is, like, you guys don't mean to heal them. A shaman doesn't mean to heal another person. It's just they heal people by being who they are. You know, it's like they see things. They see the darkness. They see the light. They see the shadow. They see it all. And I feel like that's what you did. And it's like I said, for so long, you were holding this person's hand so tightly that when you release them, it's like all that work that you put in finally took hold. Because you're like, I don't care anymore. I don't care if you heal. And because you're not connected to the outcome, it's like, that's what manifestation is. It's like, because you're not connected to the manifestation of it anymore, it begins to take root. And yes, this person has free will. But what they can't help is the fact that you put so much good energy into their healing. They can't change that. Like, they can't change the goodness that you put in them. Wow. Truth. Number 44, Jekyll. Like, basically, Source just coming through and saying, yep, that's exactly what I wanted her to say. Right there with this card. These two cards are powerful coming out. And it's so crazy here because you have this you guys are the truth of Source. Like, you are the truth of unconditional love. Yes, you're human. Yes, you make mistakes. Yes, you have moments that are very human. But it's the grace and that beauty that you guys exude, especially with this Cancerian energy here with the Queen of Cups. You guys exude this beautiful, beautiful love and kindness and compassion. Like, no matter how this person treats you, you still show up as you are, in your love and in your glory. And that's what this person just doesn't understand. It's like, how can you always be nice? Like, I feel like this person has watched you get beat down time after time. I don't hear that song, time after time. Like, maybe you guys need to look at that lyrics, because usually I don't hear that. And I know I say that a lot, like time after time I say a lot, but it just like came through so strong right now. And I feel like maybe you guys need to look at the lyrics, because there might be something in there that resonates with you guys. However, it's like this person's seen that so much. They've seen it so much. And they're just still like, how does Pisces show up in a state of love? And this is why. Number 18, embrace your emotions. Allow your feelings to surface and be accepted. This is why. This is how you guys show up with love. You know, you have number 9 coming through here with this beautiful closing up loose ends. Like, this is something that you've held on to for so long. We have 44 here, master number, that foundational energy. Your foundation is in truth. Your foundation is in love. Your foundation is in healing. You've healed yourself. And this person like, that's the thing. This person sees all of that, but this person is not ever going to come through and say, good job. Like, because they really are in a bad place emotionally and energetically, guys. And you brought that to so much light for them, and they're just, you've irritated their demons. Like, I don't know how else to say it. Like, you guys have irritated their demons, and it's frustrating to them. Spring. Yeah, so because you're going through a rebirth right now, this person sees that. They see you guys changing, and they see you guys overcoming all those things. It's like they've seen basically the death of your emotional ego. They've seen all that, and now they're seeing you rise from the ashes like a phoenix, and that's why it's like their mouth is on the floor and their tongue is a red carpet, and they feel like you're the one walking all over their tongue, but you're not. It's just that they can't get their own shit together to take care of themselves, and unfortunately, Source is not going to let it fly. Like, so it's like this Pisces, you came into this person's life for purpose, for healing, and they can't reject that no matter how much they try. Like, Source won't allow it, because then their life gets increasingly harder. And that's funny, because you might look at them and they're like, but they live a good life. Like, they're comfortable. They have all these things. Like, they have everything they need. It's not their physical life. Okay, their emotional and spiritual life becomes increasingly harder. It's basically where they start to question everything that they know. Too scared to say I love you. Yeah, this person is too afraid. Like, they're hurt so bad. They're just, whoever they are, they're so afraid to honor that role in your life. Like, they can't. Be bold and take a risk. I feel like this is Source telling them they need to take a risk and really love you. But I also feel like this is Source reminding you not to give up on your dreams just because you don't have the support of this person. Just because you don't have the love of this person in the manifestational world. Okay, cool. Like, that's coming out in the physical realm, right? They're just saying, like, don't be afraid to do what you want to do just because this person doesn't support you. Go within. Your answers are waiting. And I definitely hear it. It's like, why? Like, why can't they see how much I love them? And it's not that they don't. Okay, like, I let me just be real with you guys. They do. They see how much you love them. But like I said, this person wants to tell you how much they love and hate you at the same time. So it's like, they see how much that you love them, and they want you to know that they see your rebirth, but they want you to know that they're too afraid to tell you, I support you, I love you. They still want to see you chase your dreams. This is their higher self coming in, okay? But they're telling you to always seek within and stop looking to this person for validation, because they can't validate you in this life. They can't validate you in this moment. They just don't know how, okay? You were their wake-up call, and they were your wake-up call to take care of yourself, to heal this wound within. So, I mean, it's a beautiful message. I can't say that this person's ever going to come around, but this is what they want to tell you. They want to tell you that you healed them, that you found truth within them, and that scares the living daylights out of them. And they're too stubborn to admit it. That's just it. They're too stubborn to admit it. Okay, this person has a lot of pride. They got a lot of ego in them. And they want you to know that. And there's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing that you did here that was wrong. You did everything that you were supposed to do. But this person has free will like the rest of them. And because of that, right? Because of that, they're choosing to fight back at the healing. And Source is basically saying, your leaving is going to be this person's downfall. Like, they're not going to know what to do, and they're going to be forced to heal some aspect of themselves, knowing that they're not going to have a part in your life. They're not going to be able to play a part in your life unless they come forward and start saying something. My foot is hurting really bad all of a sudden on the bottom of my foot. It's like this person doesn't trust to take a step forward with themselves right now. And they're asking you to be courageous and take a step forward on your own, even if it means going without them, even though that's scary to you. They're saying they're going to be okay. Just like that, my foot stops hurting. Great. I hope this helps, Pisces. Please like this video, share this video, subscribe to the channel down below, set that notification bell so you always know when the next video does go live. And until next time, go forth boldly, my fellow Pisceans, and courageously find creative ways to rise above in life, laughter, and love. Until we meet each other again, mwah. Peace out. I love y'all. Bye.